What is good, my people, my peeps? Don't mind me. I know wow. I'm supposed to be out here. But I want to know who else is drawn to nature, drawn out to the park, or you know, maybe you're drawn out to the ocean if you live by the water. But like, who is being like drawn to nature? Like to the trees, right? Hello, tree. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna show you what I did too. Don't mind my dogs, y'all. Don't mind my dogs. I was also drawn to, I pulled up my pants leg like I'm in water, y'all. I pull my pants legs up like I'm stepping in water, but I'm actually stepping on this grassy piece right here. To ground. Yeah. To ground defeats. And I tell you, when I ground, I feel so much better. So yeah, and it's so fun. I don't know why I pulled these little pants leg up like I was stepping in water, but I'm not. I'm just at the park, and I'm supposed to be out here. I'm supposed to be out here doing what it do. But I just can't stop. I know you see the wind blowing. I tried to do the afro for my stuff. I told you, it's just soft. It don't hold no afro. It just look perfect. Yeah, I can hardly even see. It's kind of yeah. Are you drawn to nature? Do you guys remember when I was at the park this past weekend? And it was so freaking hot. I had to go under a tree. And I thank you, tree, for your shade. I appreciate it. I appreciate the shade right now. But last week I was at the park and I was under a tree. But when I came out and started walking, I didn't walk like, I guess, a good 10 to 20 feet to the car before I was dizzy, hot, and I had to sit in the car for a minute. Then I pulled over and I actually had got out to ground, right? And when I got out to ground and put my feet on the ground, I felt so much better. And ever since then, I've been coming here, but like the other day, I kind of sat in the car and I wanted to get out. But I wanted to say the day that I came to the park, do y'all know what is it called? Y'all know about hertz and the different hertz, and a lot of you guys, if you're musicians or if you're into music, you know about the different hertz, the different frequencies, right? And so the day that I came out here, which was Sabbath, I came out to the park and it was dismal heat. And I mean, it's hot today too, don't get it twisted. It's kind of not as hot because the wind is blowing. And I have a bird hovering over my head. Your nest is right there. I hope it doesn't attack me because I'm standing right under the bird's nest. Let's see. I see the shadow of the bird. Let me see if I can. He's on top of the tree. Let me see if I can get the shadow so y'all can see what I'm talking about. Can y'all see that shadow of that bird right there? I seen it hovering. And usually they make noise if you're above there. Can y'all see that shadow, that right there? Well, up here, they usually make noise if you're close, or they attack you if you're close to their nest. Oh, you see it? It's pretty too. And it's not saying nothing. It's like, go ahead, mama. Go ahead and ground yourself. And there's my nest. Y'all see this nest right there? That's that bird that's hovering above me. It's not even saying anything. Make no noise, no sound. It's just letting me do my thing right under its nest. But I wanted to say, uh, on the 18th, was that the 18th, the 19th, whatever the past weekend was, the frequency of the Earth changed, y'all. Did y'all know that? And so a lot of people have been talking about it, and I was wondering why it was so hot. Why it was so hot that day, and why it just felt so different, right? That day, uh, frequency had changed. I have to get the exact name of the Earth's frequency, but there's a machine that they keep and they measure, the different hertz and the frequency of the Earth. And it changed this past weekend, which is further letting you know that a shift here, a shift is amongst us. So I just wanted to find out from you, my people, my peeps, have you been drawn to, want to go to the parks more, want to go outside and ground, or just go by the water if you live by the ocean and get more fresh air into your life? I believe, if you're a targeted individual, if you are in this program, or however you get into the program, right? Whether it be from birth or otherwise, that it seems as if they want people outside and are not working or things of that nature. And trust me, I don't even feel like, maybe that's part of my age too, because I think I really have done a lot as far as jobs, careers, and all of that goes, right? Um, Hold on, I'm gonna put my shoes on and get back in the car. I just wanted to ground really quick, and I wanted to make a point too before I get off this live. Ooh, ouch. Hold on, I got a little rock in my shoe. I wanted to make a point as well. Oh, and trust me, it is still hot. It is hot, and my hair is looking wild, but hold on. Yeah, hold on for a minute. Oh, that's outside more. Whether your hair looks wild, if you're drawn to get outside more, do it, right? Um, whether you go to the park or the beach, and walk in the sand and on the earth and ground yourself. I'm telling you, you're going to feel much better. You really will. But I wanted to make a point regarding, the program, and you hear so many people talk about, well, they don't want you to have a job or be employed or things of that nature, right? And I thought about that. For me, like I just said, pretty much I've done every job I wanted to do, or every career field I actually wanted to participate in. I pretty much accomplished that. So if the program is to have me outside, I believe that's a plus for the targeted individuals. I believe that's a plus for the chosen ones, because you actually are getting tuned into this atmosphere changing that's coming about, right? So I'm gonna hold this phone. That's why I think that it's a plus. In actuality, um, and yeah, it's a plus. And just imagine you as chosen ones, you as target individuals, to get your body used to the weather, the different temperatures, and acclimating your system to the changes that are definitely here. They are definitely here. You know, I think that they really underestimated or didn't think that plan out when that was the goal of them pushing you out of society, basically, out into nature, out into being, outside and acclimating your body to the atmosphere changes. A lot of people will not be able to do that, and they will succumb to these uh, drastic changes that are definitely here. I know a lot of you all are not, your cities, your states are not hot yet, right? But nevertheless, some states are. That's why I posted that alert. And uh, some people, and I want to say this before I go into, we got to do better. We got to do better as people, whether we be targeted individuals, chosen ones. Just, I'm going to acclimate. You might say, oh, you got on, this is like a thin outfit. So that's not what's making me sweat. It is the literal heat that is out here. Um, but I was gonna say we have to do better as targeted individuals. We have to do better as chosen ones, especially for when we, the ones that post content for you all. It's not to just spoon feed you directly, right? It is to help you stay on point with information that is being sent out to you all. You don't have to peep out stuff that's being sent out to you all. So, and not only just here, I think I dropped that on all of the platforms that I do, maintain to try to get people to wake up or whatever, or just drop news. But 3 states lost power, not the whole of the states. Certain parts of the states have lost power, including Texas, right? So I get comments, Texas didn't lose power. I live in Texas. I live in Texas too. All of Texas did not lose power. Okay, some of Texas lost power. And then on top of that being said, when I drop the information, it tells you where to actually go to look up this information so that you can see for yourself what states lost power, and then you can see the breakdown within those states. I mean, if you, and I don't know, some people who may have dropped these comments may not have been chosen ones or targeted individuals, just people that happen to see the post, and don't do their due diligence to study for themselves or go research for themselves, because they are not putting this information across national news, right? And so, with that being said, we're not here to spoon feed you information. We're here to provide information for you to go and research it for yourself. Um, because if you don't, that is how sheeple and people who don't use their own critical thinking get led astray. Okay, you should want to know about these states that have no power in parts of the state. Do you know how big Texas is? Texas is damn near half of the United States alone. California is the next largest state. Come on, y'all, let's wake up. Okay, I mean that telling you that should say something, especially for when 2 years ago when all of Texas went cold, all of Texas didn't have any heat.
That's half of the United States, and the rest of y'all are little chunks of the puzzle. Do your due diligence and get information that's pertinent, that is definitely pertinent to what is going on in the times that we're living in, because if we're hot already in Texas, reaching temperatures of 100, and we haven't even got to, I mean, Texas already gets to 100, but reaching temperatures of 100, and it's that those temperatures came late in the game because we were still kind of chilly, you know, in May. Shoot, I was wondering, is it going to get cold? Because guys, this is the prettiest dog. Look at this dog right here. Look at that. Oh my God, isn't she gorgeous? This man got out the car. He never put her on the leash, and I stood right there. That dog is so pretty. That dog is so pretty. Oh goodness, it was 104 yesterday. Where were you at in Texas, True Storm? Were you in Texas or wherever you were? Um, okay, so in these places that in Texas had no, San Antonio, that's right, San Antonio, had no, and I don't know if San Antonio, because they were, I think it was northeast area, so that's more like up in Houston, a little bit going out of Dallas, Houston, all up that way. San Antonio is more south, going back down south in San Antonio, but it could, you never know. I don't know. I didn't look for all of Texas. I'm just dropping like information, and there's nobody, guys. Nobody's coming to save you. I mean, your doggone government, your doggone police, your fire department, nobody's coming to save you. They are waiting for the big calamity to hit. Okay? They are waiting for the calamity to hit. So these people, they're not being talked about. They're not. Nobody's covering. Maybe in their local news up north in Texas area, and then that's very odd because when you go up north, I mean Texas gets hot, but when you go up north, you're hitting Houston and Galveston, and they are along the water. So when you're along the water, it might be a little more humid, but you at least get the ocean breeze, right? Hmm. I just had to go on that little rant really quick to say, do your due diligence. Uh, they're not going to be dropping uh, uh, supplies off. Right now, they have mobilized the military in different places. But if you've been on my page, if you've been on my platform, you should have known I dropped those gems a week and a half ago when I showed you guys the doggone the trucks for the first aid. I said they rolling out somewhere, y'all. Y'all better pay attention. I told y'all that a week and a half ago. Pay attention. Those first aid trucks, they were rolling out somewhere, and something's getting ready to pop off. Well, you got about 4 to 5 states that have military undercover people in the states, and some are not undercover with military equipment rolling down Pennsylvania Avenue. I mean, not Pennsylvania, Philadelphia Avenue. And people are just standing there with like it's a parade, like it's the 4th of July parade, Independence Day parade, with their cameras out. And I'm looking at these videos, and I'm like, these people. Those are going to be the ones that are just easily plucked up, plucked out of here. They're out of here. Because they truly do not know what's going on. They truly do not know that there has been a plan. Matter of fact, it was called the King Alfred Plan, the otherwise known as Rex 84, that I told you your states have been divided up. Your states, the regions that your states are divided in, is going to constitute how you are going to be governed. Like some state areas might be more of a prison, a lockdown area. It's like what is that? The Killer was it the Killer Mockingbird or was that a poem? Not the Killer Mockingbird. War. What was that movie called where they had those regions in the movie? You look. Oh, hey, Broken Matrix. You're looking into that today. What the regions, the Rex 84, Rex 84, and the King Alfred's plan. They basically are the same. Operation Mockingbird. Right. There was a movie. It keeps coming, but I keep forgetting it. Yeah, it's called King. Yeah, look that up because each region, y'all, is separated, and that's why I keep telling y'all. First and foremost, get out those doggone cities. Y'all think it's a freaking. They already got y'all in. It's a concrete city. They are. Imagine they already rolling in tankers to get y'all. Oh, okay. They people. Look at these. See, I'm used to seeing military stuff. So when I see military tanks that ain't supposed, or equipment that ain't supposed, Humvees. Y'all know what a Humvee is. When I see equipment like that, I'm like, wait, what's up, partner? Wait a minute. Humvees ain't supposed to be rolling down city streets. Humvees roll down city streets when it's a war. I know I get hype about it because I know nobody listens. Probably because what? I'm a female, and until you get knocked upside the head, with the information, it'll be a little too late. It will be a little too late. And I have said it, and I understand. I know it's easier said than done to pack up your families and move. But what I want you to do is, but I've been saying this for a long time. And shoot, the Bible been saying it for a little longer than me. Get out of the cities, okay? But you have to put certain pieces of the puzzle in the right time frame that they need to be implemented in. Like Flavor Flav said, do you know what time it is? Tell me, do you know? Do y'all know what time it is? I doubt it. Some of my TIs might know what time it is. Some of the chosen knows what time it is. I tell you, if you can't, if I know you just can't up and just go home and say I'm out of here, but you better start putting that into your dome. You better start putting that into your family's head. The people ain't in there to play games. Do you know? I tell you guys, I would take you on this base and show you. Well, I know it's not. It's this is for real. This military base has facilities that are like whole cities, my people, whole cities already on the military base. When they used to train, this is when my ex was in the military. When they used to train, like when they were going to Iraq. Wait a minute, was it Iraq or Kuwait? Kuwait came before Iraq. Either one of them Gulf wars. There is literally different scenarios and different cities to accommodate those scenarios built on military bases. Okay? And when they train, they hire people to go on those military bases and act like when it was Kuwait or Iraq, act like the Iraqi people. Put them in these already built towns, already built cities with storefronts and all of that. Y'all, it looked like a whole freaking city. If I'm ever on that in that area, I swear to God, I'll pop it on so you can see. I'll turn the camera on so you can see. So then you, my people, my peeps, will understand exactly what I'm trying to tell you. They don't have to go into your cities to do any special operations, to train. They don't have to do that. They're doing that. It's called. Anybody familiar with military strategies? You be dropping knowledge for real. Oh, thank you, Kabusha. Thank you. If I said that right. Um, does anybody know any terminologies when it comes to military? They skedaddle. And y'all forgive me. I know I look wild. I was just outside grinding weight with the weapons of mass destruction lie. They do recon. Hold on for a minute. It's time to be. It's time to get back into these laws, statutes, and commandments. Ask for forgiveness and help your fellow peeps. Yeah, well, baby, we already know that. We already know that. I mean, we are. Well, I know I am. But this is not. See, I don't want to be like the churches was stuck. Okay, there's plenty of people out there that have this great awakening about the law, statutes, and commandments, and they preach on that. But this is honey, quiet as kept. We on the verge of Jacob's trouble. I mean, we in the midst of it. We on the verge of the great tribulation, right? So yes, I mean, keep preaching and get back into these laws, statutes, and commandments. We need that. But this is like back in the day. This ain't no tent meeting. This ain't the revival. Okay? We passed the revival. And if some people still need the revival, which I consider the law, statutes, and commandments, because they ain't woke up, they don't know. Y'all kind of late. Y'all kind of late, but y'all can still get there because there's some people still out there. But we can't be on those sermons like the churches was, and they always had the Sunday, the Easter sermon, and all that. No, we are Jacob's troubles amongst us, and we head into tribulation. We heading into tribulation. So that's why I'm telling you. I grew up around military, and I know, like Kabush talking about, get back into the law, statute, commandments. You do that. But listen up. Y'all got to catch up. Y'all got to catch up. I hear people talk about what the tribulation coming. What a woman gonna do? No, what you man gonna do? Have you started preparing your family to leave? If you are in the city, no. Some of y'all ain't. Some of y'all still got the air conditioning going. Some of y'all ain't took y'all behind outside to a park since the park had you. Don't want to go out there and sweat. Don't want to go out there and acclimatize your body. So I say, before they go to war, before they go in and talk about deploying soldiers, they do what they call recon. Recon. Okay? You don't just go somewhere. Even if you plan on going on a trip to another foreign country, unless you just want to. But most of the time you recon. You learn about the areas that you plan on traveling to. You learn about the pitfalls, right? And then you send your scouts, like they keep telling y'all, all these doggone spaceships is in the sky. Those are scout planes. You send your scouts out to recon. You send your scouts to Kuwait or Iraq first. These boots on the ground. These are boots on the ground. These are called scouts. Boy scouts, girl scouts, to teach you how to navigate the land. Come on. They send the scouts out to navigate the land to see what's popping. They come back and report. They go back to the garrison, to the base. They go report what they have seen. Just like your gang stalkers go back and report on the target. Your whereabouts, how you move. That's why I let them think they know my movements. They don't know my movements up here. Shoot, you think you know? Because I know how to go down. Those scouts go back to the garrison. They've done their recon mission. They've gotten all the information that they needed to get. Okay? There's 2 buildings to the left, 3 buildings to the right. There's a little hut in between, 110 pesos this way and 110 pesos that way. We can hit the river. If we can't get to the river, there's a bridge on the east side of the mountain range called Samoan Mountain. Recon. They get all this information. You might say, well, why? That don't make any sense. This is the United States of America. Why would they need to recon in the cities? That is part of military strategies, my people. Everybody ain't lived in doggone Philadelphia, Texas. Military is like the ultimate melting pot, okay? So these people are going in to familiarize themselves with your building, with your roads, with your people. Familiarize themselves with your ladies or your men. Y'all think as targeted individuals, as chosen ones, we deal with honeypots. Well, get ready for those military honeypots that are coming into your cities to familiarize with the people, so they can start getting the what they call it when they let them out the what this woman doing? That is so weird. This one was by the doggone garbage can, sprinkling some. And y'all be careful about. It's a lot of witchcraft going on too, y'all. But I don't want to get off onto that. But she was doing something very odd over there. So they familiarize themselves with the people. Yeah. Yeah. Get them, some buddies in the land, so they can move around, so they can look inconspicuous, stay undercover, just like these agents and these gang stalkers, undercover. They are reconning. I can't. I just. I can't make it more plain. The thing is that I'm gonna read this. Let me say this really quick. I can't make it more plain for you guys that you need to get your mind right. Not get your mind right like you off, get your mind right too. Things are changing. I don't want you to put in your mind doom and gloom. I want you to put into your mind preparedness, readiness. I want you to be able to move like water, flow like water, okay? Be pliable, liquid or solid, a little dried up at points or flowing like a river. I need you to be able to move like water with your mind and your thoughts and your bodies. And that's why I say get outside. Start to climatize your body. It is not a bad thing that you are a targeted individual. It is not a bad thing that you are a chosen one. What the enemy fails to realize is that might be just God's plan for his people to get outside, because the sun is turning up. And it may not have hit your state as hot as it's starting to cook in Texas, but it's coming. Don't think that it's not. Don't think that you're not. You've been seeing chemtrails for the longest. If it wasn't coming, they wouldn't be chemtrailing your side of the pond. Okay? If Germany people are complaining, and trust me, I lived in Europe and Germany, and they get all the seasons. Half of us, some places, you might get 1 or 2 seasons. You ain't getting all 4 seasons. They complaining about they ain't getting no sun. They keep blocking it out. And trust me, you don't want to be over there, especially in England, with no sun. Hell, it rained most of the time over there. That you can get sick without the sun, my people, my peeps. But this sun is something fierce. Climatize your body. It's not bad to be chosen. It's not bad to be a target individual, and they think they laughing at you, thinking they pushing you out. They the ones that's about to be the what is the saying? He that laughs last has the first laugh, or something like that. Be the one to laugh last. Okay, laugh last. They laughing, following you around, hunting you down, pushing you out into the climate, to the element. You need to be in the element. You part of the element. Go say hi to a tree. Hug a tree. Shit. Some trees might communicate with them root systems. They all connect. Shoot. They think they laughing, but you're going to be the last one to have the last laugh, because you are going to climatize your body, your frequency, to the Earth's frequency, which is changing. And your frequency is changing as well. Don't get it twisted. A lot of places, they already have let y'all know. They they ain't, once they want to shut down that city, they ain't bringing no trucks in. They ain't bringing you no water. The city is totally a death trap. And I know a lot of y'all love the fast life, the fast pace of the city. But that is a death trap, and I'm going to keep saying it. I'm going to say it, and I'm going to say it time and time again. Let's see what y'all saying. Oh, you wasn't saying me? I know. I was. No, for everybody else, y'all, get right with it. Understand them laws, statutes, and commandments. And quiet as it's kept, it's a bunch of laws. It's a bunch of, it ain't just, and the commandment, it's a bunch of commandments. It's not just the 10, y'all. It's a bunch of them. I don't even know them all, so I ain't even going to lie. I'm not. This is Jacob's trouble. Knowledge is power, and this is why I watch your videos and the others that's been in this longer than you. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah, knowledge is power. Even if you get a little bit, let me tell you something. I was gonna speak on women, because that has been a war too, and in the Israel community, not just the Israels that have waken up, but just the black, otherwise known as black folks, right? And it's almost like some men are just like relishing the idea, happy of the idea that Jacob's trouble is amongst us, or tribulation is at hand, right? And these women, they think they don't need a man. They think they don't need this. They think, wait till tribulation comes. Wait, they gonna need a man. And let me say this: there's nothing wrong with not having a man, but the Most High God, whether it be a woman or a man, He's gonna bring His people through. If that's the person He wants to bring through tribulation. Okay, we need to get that plane. We need to make it a plane. He's going to bring the people through that He wants to. He's going to send the angels and guard around them that He wants to. Okay? So you ain't scaring no woman that may not have no husband. Like, she's supposed to cling to any Tom, Dick, or Harry around, because half them Tom, Dick, and Harrys might not have the covering. They might not be covered, honey. Okay, and so and also they might not have a skill set. You guys need to wake up. We in 2023. Do you know how many women have skill set? It is, y'all may not even heard this story about a plane crash that happened in I think it was the Brazilian or the rainforest in Brazil. I think that's where the rainforest is, half of it, whatever's left of the rainforest. I don't know if you guys have heard about that crash that took place. And the only survivors were children, right? Agent ranging from the ages of, I believe it was 4 years old to 13 years old. Understand this: 4 years old to 13 years old, all children. And the oldest one was a female, a 13-year-old girl, native to the land. It was in Brazil. Y'all look it up. It's the Brazilian or the rainforest, whatever. It was recent. This was recent. No national news on it though. A crash, and this is to bring to my point to these men that got in their mind are relishing, are so happy to see, thinking that it's going to be the downfall of women. 13 years old. Six survivors, all children. The oldest one is a 13-year-old girl in the jungles of the rainforest. They were lost for I believe it was 6 months. 6 months in the rainforest, lost. And guess what? Somebody tell me what y'all think happened. Let it be. I hope one of them knucklehead men be on here speaking that garbage. Guess what happened to them 6 babies in the rainforest? The oldest one, 13, female. Nobody gonna guess? They all survived. They all survived. We're not gonna trick off on the knowledge and skill sets that women may have, girls may have. We're not gonna trick off on that knowledge. That baby girl got all of them through and survived. And the natives of the land also gave it up to the Most High, whatever God they worship. But that ain't the storyline. The storyline is a 13-year-old girl kept all of them to be able to survive for 6 months in the jungle. Which one of you knucklehead men ain't never been to the jungles? Half of y'all ain't never even been in war because you ain't even been in the military. Okay? I want to tell you something. My ex was a big guy, tall, 6+ feet, looked like Shaquille. Okay? Well, just the bald head and all that. People thought he, from the back, they Shaquille O'Neal. Went to war the first time. The first time. It's different when you're on them training camps. It's different when you know you can go home tomorrow. It's different when you know you it's different from the thugs on the street. You're out here plotting on people. It's different when you in a war with ammo that is bigger than this. The bullet's bigger than this. Rounds, they call them. Rounds. The rounds is taller. Y'all don't look at my little bag. I had to stop and give me some treats. Something to eat. The round is bigger than this. It's about this tall. You in war. Not only rounds are shooting at you, live fire, but you got people, snipers. You got Black Hawks. You got chaos. You got nighttime. You can't see. You got dust and sand and debris. Y'all think war is what you see on a movie. Okay? No. War is death. War is violence. My bluebird just flew by. My bluebird said, calm down, sis. Joy's coming in the morning. Calm down, sis. Joy's coming in the morning. That's what my bluebird just flew by and said. War is all that which you're not prepared for. Touchdown. Trained. Always proclaim, I'm a soldier. I'm a soldier for life. I got that first phone call. Nikki, girl, let me tell you something. I almost pissed my pants. Almost pissed my pants when them rounds kept coming. When them rounds, you ain't hear me. Big guy. I almost pissed my pants when them rounds kept. No, we ain't talking about no. I know y'all got these sticks y'all call them in the streets. These them pow pow poo poos. They ain't nothing compared when war and them rounds, the ammo is coming and blowing up the whole building, the whole side of the building gone. Y'all little pow pows and pew poos ain't got nothing on that, and it's coming. It's coming. And y'all worried about how a woman gonna survive in the depths of the darkness? I believe a lot of things are instinctual for a woman to survive in the depths of the darkness. The only thing we got to worry about is surviving, being attacked and raped, because that be on men's minds in war. Okay, you can't even go and focus on getting down the riverside, for your tallywhacker is on your mind. Instead of knowing, if I went down to this creek bit, let me ride over here. Let me show y'all something. I'm about to show y'all something real quick and see what's popping. I don't believe y'all know what I'm talking about. Ouch. Now I got to go. I'm going to show y'all something. Y'all hollering about it with a woman and a woman ain't going to make it. I done heard that on so many platforms. I be looking, I'm like, the only thing a woman got to worry about during war is getting raped. And that should be the last thing on somebody's mind, but it's the first thing on folks that testosterone can't let go of their brain for a hot second, even when the bullets is flying. They second brain be taking over, and that's the one down between their legs. But y'all talking about what a woman ain't gonna be able to make and ain't gonna be able to accomplish, right? Let's go see something real quick. Let's go take a field trip real quick. I'll bring my other thing in here. Let me put y'all on the handle, because we're going to take a field trip real quick. See what y'all know. Go down by this little creek bed real quick. And I got to go. And I got, oops! Uh-oh, y'all. Uh-oh. Y'all still there? Hold on, y'all. Let me get y'all in here secure and snug. Okay? Let me get me a swig of some water, because I'm about to go in this Texas heat.
I know something. And this, I'm preaching to the choir. Well, not really, because I'm not a man. I'm a woman, so that's not really preaching to the choir. But it's let's start right here. We on a field trip, and I just want to prove my point really quick. First of all, y'all talk about, and this is for the men who always hollering what a woman ain't gonna do in war. A woman ain't thinking about getting no tallywhack up in her during wartime. Okay, let's just get that. Let's just put that on the line. But a man can't get his tallywhacker off his mind. Okay, that's the only thing that's gonna be a problem for women during a war. Okay, let's make that plain. That's facts upon facts. We on a field trip, just impromptu field trip. First off, we in the element. We are in the element. Let's be quiet. Let's be quiet. Can y'all hear something? Can y'all hear something? We don't have no food because we had to run out the house. Look, I'm already starting to sweat. We in the element. It's hot. We had to run out the house. We ain't got no food. Do y'all hear the element? Do y'all hear what's in those trees? Can you hear what's in the trees? I need some participation. I need some participation. Can you hear what's in the trees? We are in the elements, man. I need men if you're on this line. Can you hear what's in the trees? Oh, look at that. Beautiful butterfly. Hold on. I need some participation because we about to prove a point. We on an impromptu field trip. Look at that there. Can y'all see this beautiful butterfly? Butterfly. What kind of butterfly? That look like a baby, I forget that butterfly that always flies to the, and it ain't even moving. It ain't even scared of me, y'all. Look at this. I'm telling you, we are changing as people. Where'd that butterfly go? Look, oh shoot, my foot scared it. I'm sorry, butterfly. Can y'all hear what's in the trees? Cicadas. Cicadas. It sounds like insects. You're right, exactly. It's insects. We in the element. We ain't got no drop of food. We are like John in the wilderness. What did John eat in the wilderness? Huh? Locusts and honey. Right? Oh, hold on. Let me turn this around. And y'all don't look at my hair. What did John eat in the wilderness? Locusts and doggone honey. Holla back. We in the wilderness. A man. Was that a man who said that or a female? The art of soul. You got a heart. I don't know. You got a pink heart. You might be a female. Look at that. Look at God. Look at God. Sent you another woman down here to help you out. We are on location. We have just run out of our homes. We ain't got no food. I ain't see no man. The man looking for a rabbit. Ain't nan rabbit because it's too hot in the day. They not perm. But I hear cicadas all up in these doggone trees. Yes, it's a doggone insect. But what did John the Baptist eat in the wilderness? Locusts and doggone honey. A cicada is in the family. Okay, we about to catch us some cicadas tonight. And they big like this, and they ugly. They big and ugly. Okay, we still on location. It's hot. I done found a spot. I done peeped it out. I'm a woman. It's hot. All up and through there. All up and through there. The sun, I'm under shade. You see? See the difference? I done found us a location right here. 2 trees, a couple of trees. We gonna make this pad as flat. We gonna make this our campsite. But over yonder, we looking for food, okay? What's that? A doggone sunflower. Is that edible? Well, yes, my dear. It does not have, it's not the big sunflower. And I'm not gonna go too close, y'all, because I ain't prepared. I got a little something on me. But I ain't prepared for whatever can come out these creek beds, okay? But that right there, over yonder, oh yeah, we got that. We going down there, we about to chop that. We gonna use them leaves and that flower. It's not, oh, hold on, let me calm down and get y'all focused in on. It's not as big as, the big sunflower heads are huge and they produce the seeds. That's a baby, but we can work with that, okay? You with a woman, honey, okay? Let's go. We looking for some food, okay? We done ran out the house. We need food. We need to make some shelter. So we on the hunt, right? Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. What do we have here? What do we have here over yonder? It looked like this is like a water, like this collects water, but there's no water there. But all this, what is this, all this green lush is telling me? What is all that telling me? Y'all see this ditch? Did y'all see this lushness? Does anybody know what that's telling you? There's water in them there hills, okay? There's water all down in here. Due to all the green, there's water sitting down off in here. I need to get to this plant right here. We need to make a fire. Do y'all see all of this spindle dried out bush? We're gonna cut all that back. We're gonna cut all this back right here. Okay, this dried out bush right here. Why? Because it's dried the heck out. And we need a fire. Oh, snap, crackle, and pop. Well, let's get down low. What is that? What is that? Does anybody know what that is? This right here. This is a powerful medicine, and we can eat it. It's called wild lettuce. Here's a bigger stalk of it right here. And if it had all the seeds, I would sure get some of them. You see this? This is seed of wild lettuce. In this stem, we take that stem, we take the whole thing. And if somebody was hurt, we take the inside of that, cut it open, make a tea. It's more potent than opioids. Okay, y'all? But I'm a woman, okay? You see, we got more food off in there. Those wild, sunflowers. Look how pretty they are. See these wild sunflowers? Food. Food. We're going to get all this. We're going to chop it up. We might rinse some of that off. Use the bigger leaves for toilet paper. Holler back. We on a field trip. Y'all with a woman. We going to look for some things. Look at here, look at here. Let's go on around here. I ain't gonna go down in the ditch. Let me turn y'all around. Cause y'all think this is a game out here. Talking about what a woman gonna do. Let me tell you something. Yeah, I'm on one. I'm on one. When y'all talking about what a woman gonna do when the tribulation come, what you man gonna do? What you man gonna do? And let me tell you, don't worry about your tallywhacker. Okay, I'm back. You just on your Game Boy. Who knows what these things right there are? Look like a hot dog on a stick. If my hand kind of shaking, moving around. Who knows what those things are called? Look like a hot dog on a stick. So you know when you see those, there's water in that there creek, right? What are those called? Does anybody know? Hold on, let me see if anybody knows. Okay, nobody's giving me the answer. Right, let me focus in on it. That was kind of hard because the sun is out here. I can't see. Some kind of lily. Not necessarily a lily. I can't even think of the name. The name eludes me as well. But what I do know, if these things get out the way, because I can't see if I'm focusing on it right. It's right there with the brown stick, with the brown little meaty part. Look like a hot dog on a stick. What is this thing called? But anyway, it's a lot of them. Anytime you see that, you see how it's a lot lining down here, all the way across, you see them. Y'all see that? You see them. There's water all up and down there. That's why you see these. But we're going to get some of those. It's going to be dangerous though. Because it's water, it's high brush. We're going to get some more of this dried out stuff down here for a fire. But we need those. We need that brown. You see the brown top? That when you peel it, it is like a it actually is cottony. You know those things when you were young and you used to blow it, the weeds in your mama's yard that you might see. Those are edible dandelions. You know the dandelions you could blow. Well, that brown stuff is like that. It's real soft. So we need that for fire too. But we also need the root of as many of those as we can get. The reeds, that's what they're called, reeds, right? Like on the now, the reeds, right? We need all those reeds, okay? They're cousin to the reeds. I'll get the right names, but it's like the reeds of the now, okay? So if y'all can, let me turn this way so you can see behind me. It's like the reeds of the now. So we need all of that. We need the bravest woman or the bravest man to go down there. I'm the scout. I'm gonna tell y'all what it's about. Okay? Then I tell y'all when we came out here during Sabbath that this was water because of the things that I seen on the ground called fossils. I'm your scout right here. What do we see? Oh, Sabbath. Didn't we talk about this? What is this? This used to be a water snail. Fossils. Look at it. It's more. This tells you where you're at and what's possible here. Fossil. Right here in the ground. Okay? But I'm a woman. But one thing I ain't thinking about is no tallywhacker. Because it's tribulation. Okay? But look, all of that over there was High Point. We're going to come down and we done found us the entrance. What I'm looking for, guys, is flint. On another day, we'll do all that. We'll look for some flint. I gotta get to this car because I'm not in actual point of plan. So I can get up out of this heat. The heat of this food. Get out that sun. Sitting there watching somebody, you riding around in circles. Get out of that sun. You don't know what you're setting yourself up for.
Woo! Look at this fool. He just riding around in circles. I ain't got nothing better to do to try to watch me. You better get out that sun, sir. You better get out that sun. Tribulation. Tribulation. Look at me. I'm looking my. Woo! I look like what's his name out there? The Little Rascals. Okay. Oh, I don't want nobody to think I was doing Illuminati. Okay. I was doing Little Rascal. Buckwheat. I'm sitting here looking like buckwheat off the Little Rascal. Okay. So I hope you guys learned something real quick. Tribulation. A woman in tribulation. The only thing she worried about is not getting raped and trying to get to the next safe spot. You y'all got too much on your mind. Too much on your mind. Not only is you thinking about you didn't get to finish playing your last game on Call of Duty. You done stub your toe trying to run out, and your wife keep telling you, get out the house. They're coming. Wait. I shoot the last man on Call of Duty. I done stubbed my damn toe. Now you in tribulation, got a big toe and in the woods, and then the next thing on your mind is getting some. Y'all stop worrying about what a woman ain't gonna know, what a woman gonna know. Half the time these women gonna get y'all through. Y'all forget who then led a lot of people to freedom that were women. Okay? I ain't tell you with those reeds that you're gonna get, you're gonna use the top part as kindling fire. You're gonna use the root of that reed, that is food. Okay? You eat the root of it. And then the stem part, you can also use that for bedding. Okay, guys? Oops. Okay? So, I'm going to read these comments and I'm going to blow this air real quick. In tribulation, ain't going to be no air brakes. You're going to have to learn how to go and find the doggone best spot to camp out, to lay down, bug as best bug free. But you know bugs going to be everywhere. Okay, try to get your mats and stuff off. I know this is not gonna happen right away, but God dog, you better have the mindset of water. Oh gosh, I have to laugh because some of y'all just don't. Don't get it. Okay, let me see. Okay. For sure, the trees and the plants have more personality and soul than these trashy perps. What? Yes, indeed. Um, can you use anyone? Wait, what am I saying? God can use anyone He chooses. Our thoughts are not His. That's right, His thoughts. Our ways are greater than the one who made us. Ours. Yep, that's true. Beatles. You saw Beatles?